Good morning, class! Can someone lead a prayer? Let's assume that Sophia is now leading a prayer. Good morning once again. Since this is our first meeting, I will introduce myself. I am Leah Jane 11, your instructor for mythology and folklore.
Okay, class, please arrange your chairs properly and pick up the pieces of paper. Is there any absent for today's class? Great! Continue attending class every day. At this juncture, we will have an intellectual exercise called Guess the Picture. You, class, should have and be able to associate with opposing ideas from the image shown. Great job! Let's give everyone a round of applause, please. And for our next activity is the character flow chart. I want you, class, to count and group yourselves into two. Count starts at you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, group 1, stay here, and group 2, stay there. I will giving you a handout of a story entitled The Hammer of Thor, and will be giving you 10 minutes of allotted time for reading, another 3 minutes for your presentation of the character flowchart activity. Well done, class. Thank you for your active participation. Okay, class, what are those conflicts you've read or realized upon reading the story, The Hammer of Thor? Alright, thank you for that very informative information. Well, when we say a myth, it is a story that is or was considered a true explanation of the natural world and how it came to be. Characters are often non-human and are typically gods and goddesses. Supernatural beings or mythical first people. Here are a few common features that myths typically share. Myths are often told as they were factual. Myths include gods and or goddesses, and these figures often have supernatural powers. Next, myths include an explanation for how something came to be in the world. And next, myths often teach morals to their audience. So while reading the story Hammer of Thor, class, there are some few words that you were not able to analyze or identify it. So I will be dropping it out here, and as well as their definitions. Okay, dwarf. It is a very small person, something like a midget. A dwarf is the opposite of the giant. So when we say raven, it is a blackbird, something like a large crow. So next is remodel. Remodel. It is to make into a new model, to decorate. So, for example, Mrs. Marshall wanted to remodel her kitchen. Sledge. Sledge. It is a heavy hammer with two flat ends used for breaking rocks and others. For example, the bent bumper of the car was strengthened with a sledge. Next is tremble. 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 It is to shake with fear or excitement. For example, Susan trembled when she heard someone breathing in the dark room. Next is veil. Veil. It is a piece of cloth worn in front of the face. Many women's hats have small veils on them. Now, can someone import personal views and ideas in the story and how it is relevant to its personal current situation? Yes, Mark. All right. Thank you. Any voluntary discussions? Yes, Mara. Very good, everyone. Thank you. And now, we will check if we have met all those objectives. First, define and knows what is myth and its special features. And yes, we did it. Second, respond to a question through a character flowchart. And again, we have made it. Last is evaluate oneself through a storytelling. And we will do that in your assignments. Thank you and God bless.